So let me, I think it's the easiest thing to do actually. When I get elected, the first people I'll sit around a table to explain how I'm going to work are going to be my family. Because when you observe, in fact, a friend once said to me, if you want to understand African presidents, understand their wives. That's where the problem starts. and it was, incidentally, it was a Zambian lady. So this is a true story. I was serving on the board of Unilever Africa. And this Zambian lady was also serving on that board. And we just started a conversation over breakfast, the whole board. And this Zambian lady said, if you want to understand African presidents, understand their wives. But the broader context is, most of our problems on the continent in terms of patronage start with the family. So my view is that the first people I would sit around a table are my family in order to explain something. If you are a member of my family and you do a corrupt deal with somebody, thinking you want to go to jail, you are wrong. You are going to go to jail. I'll put you in the same cell with whoever you connived with, okay? Even if you're a member of my family, you will go to jail. Because you will notice that patronage is to do with what you do with your friends and family, giving them positions they shouldn't have, that they're not even qualified to hold. That's point number one. Point number two, I noticed that even in South Africa it happened, and I've never understood why. Where you get couples, where both couples are in government at very senior level. How can that be? How can husband and wife both be in government at very senior level? So when your wife messes up, or your husband messes up, if the wife happens to be the senior, are you going to fire him or her? So you set yourself up from day one to fail when you do that. You can't performance manage family normally. In a family business, that's okay. In a public entity like running a government of a country, that is wrong. You don't do it. Yeah? I think all of the patronage issues start with the head of state. And I would be very clear as a head of state, I don't do that. I just don't do it. I don't employ friends and relatives just because they are friends and relatives. Even if they are qualified, to be honest, that's the other extreme. If my son is the most qualified person around, I would rather employ the second most qualified person. No, seriously. That's what I will do. So I think patronage, the issue of patronage is a very easy thing to solve. If you are clear as a head of state, or head of a company for that matter, that is an easy thing to manage. So not a problem for me.